Some of that barbecue ale sauce on there. I've got some leftover meat trays, guys. Got to clean them up. Hey, American girl. Yeah, tomorrow's the meat tray raffles at the pub, and I still haven't finished last week's meat trays off, so I've had to cook everything. Just got like the steak. I've already done the barbecue. Just got like steak, whatever it is. Probably good steak, like sirloin or something. I don't know. Rump steak, maybe rump steak. Not bad. And a few sausages and a tub of. I hope this is still okay. Like this is like 6 days old already from last Saturday. I need a child-proof lid. Yeah, it's like a pasta salad, like a sultanas, couple of sultanas in there or something. Carrot, something green, and pasta with like a curry flavour to it almost. Yeah, gotta heat it up. I'll give some to the cat, I guess. The cat wants some food. Well, the cat's already been fed with its cat food, but whenever I'm eating, it wants some. Little bitch. Bit for the cat there. That's the cat's portion to kick off with. I can have the best food in the world and have a cat will like stick its nose up and walk away. Yeah, I can't. I can see the comments tonight because I'm on my PC. I hate streaming off that phone. Can't see any comments. Links up the top. I've already pinned the link. Pasta salad is good and tasty. I was a bit worried. Some of those pasta salads don't last too long, and it's coming up for a week old. Yeah, steak's not bad. I wouldn't say it's the best steak I've ever had. Yeah, it's pretty good though. I've got a beverage as well. Tui's new. Yeah, the Blues. That's New South Wales beer, and it's blue like the New South Wales State of Origin team. Their state team is blue, and Queensland beat them again at the State of Origin rugby league match between Queensland and New South Wales. Queensland went well. New South Wales went to sleep. Put to sleep. Get back to some regular viewing after I've had dinner. What's the time? 8:30 p.m. I was kind of planning on going out and in the club or something, have a few beers for Friday night. And I thought, oh man, I've got food at home. I've got to cook this. Ready for the meat tray raffles tomorrow. I just cancelled going out. I sit at home. Oh, 6:30 a.m. Yeah, you've got a good uh, 14 hours time difference. So I'm guessing you're in the west coast of America. Uh, American girl. In the West Coast girl. Yeah. 14 hours. Oh, East Coast. Oh, Pennsylvania. That's right. I should know that. Yeah, you're like more than halfway around the world in an east to west direction from me. Yeah. Pennsylvania. Yeah. What's Pennsylvania famous for? I'm trying to think. Pennsylvania State. They have a big like naval base or something there in Pennsylvania, don't they? Huge naval base. Hey, Gaza, Sweden. Yeah, I can see your comments because I'm logged on as Zounds. I don't know if you got the story, Gaza. You missed the barbecue. Everyone missed the barbecue tonight, and this is like the last of last Saturday's meat tray raffle. So tomorrow, Gaza, as you know, is the meat tray raffle day, Saturday, and I'm looking at this meat tray in the fridge. It's pretty sad. It's been there for 6 days. I got to finish it. So I got my Beerenberg barbecue ale sauce. I've got this pasta. It's like a lightly curried pasta, which is quite tasty. I was worried that'd be still good after 6 days, but yeah, it is. And I had about three bangers, three sausages left, and two bits of like rump steak. So I've already stripped out like the pork. I had about six sausages already. I ate all the pork out of the thing. I had a pork night, uh, sausages. What else? There's something else in there. I can't remember. Yeah. Yeah. Now the life is good. Ready for tomorrow morning, Gaza. You streaming tomorrow morning, I hope? Or Friday night, I should say, for you. Yeah, I doubt I'll live stream it on Sounds. If someone else is live, if you're live, I'll happily join for half an hour and provide that awesome content from the meat tray raffles at the pub. uh, as as low quality as the content is, it's better than nothing, I guess. Oh, you got beautiful weather, Gaza. Not before time, man. You guys are hard up for good weather in the UK, eh? A good weather day is a joy to behold in the UK. Still haven't needed a jumper. This is like absolutely like virtually the middle of winter now, Gaza, and it just went below 20 degrees the last few nights. Went to like 19 or 18 degrees Celsius, 18 at the lowest, I think. It's still like 30, 31 or 32 during the day, which is awesome. So, the idea of moving North Gaza was to never go below 20 degrees Celsius ever again. Well, failed. Actually, it's quite pleasant at night, 18 or 19. Almost need a blanket, but not really. And this winter's going to be pretty short here. It'll only be a month or two that it ever goes below 20, I'm sure. You got to go out, Gaza. Yeah, have a great day, man. Enjoy it. Yeah. I've been churning out some projects already in that man cave, Gaza. The big project lately has been to make a new decent workbench, strong workbench, something you can like hammer the fuck out of things on a proper workbench. So I made it out of the same metal as the shed's made out of, like those 150 mil fucking C-section channels and 150 mil Z purlins. They're fucking strong as fuck. I just need a bench top for it. I'm trying to locate like an old solid door or even a cheap dining table and just cut the fucking dining table to make the workbench top out of. I'm sort of setting up my electronics workbench. All right, that's the pasta salad done. Yeah, it was quite tasty. Maybe that's because it's a little bit off or something, like a little bit old, but yeah, it's pretty tasty. There's the cat's steak there, Gazza. See that for the cat? Yeah, American Girl. An old dining table, like you get them for like as old as fuck. It doesn't really matter as long as it's solid wood, about 2 meters long and 850. That's almost the same size as a normal door. So an old dining table. If I can cut the legs off, take the legs off, and just use the top as my workbench top. Either that or an old solid wood door. That's solid wood, an old door. That would make a decent workbench top as well. Let's go put shit on it, like a drill press, a grinder, some power saws and shit. I'd go out there and show it to you, but like it's too dark. Give the cat's disappeared. Like it must have gone out somewhere. Kitty cat. So fucking fussy, my cat. Really, like, look at that awesome steak, and it probably won't fucking eat it. It'll probably just turn its nose up and walk away. Now I'll feed it on that lid. What? What a spoiled cat, eh? Look, there's its little dinner. Oh, there's another bit. Yeah, it's its little treat dinner because it's already had its cat food dinner, like its tins of cat food, when it woke up about 2 hours ago. It whinges immediately for its lunch, so it's had its lunch dinner. It's like its little snack dinner. And I should just eat it myself. Fuck the cat. Hey, JJ, baby. G'day. Yeah, put it down there for the cat. Clean up. That's where the cat eats, down there. No, you can't really see. It is just there. Put it there. You might even see the cat. Call it the cat barbecue stream. Let's see if it comes. Cat, Zoe. Yeah, it was out the back at the barbecue, and I kind of locked it out. So that means it's got to like jump over the fence and go around the front and come in through its front door. Went out the back to the barbecue. When I finished the barbecue, I just locked the back door. I didn't know where the cat was, so I just locked it. But obviously, the cat's locked out. It's got to go around the front. Take my steak's done. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Put the sauce back in the fridge. Excuse me, gotta find the cat. And stupid cats. See how it goes here with its dinner. There we go. Go back. Ah, piece of shit cat. Yeah, so it just had one little peck around it and ran off. Spoiled, shitless, spoiled, rotten. Oh, I was down at the beach the other day. Went down to the beach. I was down there having a play with the drone. Did some like drone activity at the beach. It's kind of a funny beach. It's got like a waterway between like an outer like sandbar thing. So where this sandbar is actually the better part of the beach. You kind of need a boat though to go over there. It's only like 500 metres, like low tide. I think you can nearly walk over there, but like you kind of need a boat. Then you get out to the better part of the beach. And then if you keep going out, that's like the Pacific Ocean towards the sun. But if you keep going out, you go through like the Great Barrier Reef. It's got all sorts of, they're magnificent coral reefs, every type of tropical fish and coral and shit known to man. I'll be rectifying this situation pretty soon and buying a boat so I can make more use of this particular part of the world. I think it's a good time of the year. You don't have to worry about irukandji jellyfish stingers, like jellyfish stingers killing you at the beach at the moment. It's not the season for them. Yeah, I'm just stooging around with the drone, American Girl, learning, just practicing. The thing I need to be doing though, I think, is flying around a fair bit lower than that. I don't know how high that is, maybe 15 metres. This drone is be handy when it's time to go out fishing to find the best way out through these waves. Find the channel to go out with the boat, so you're not going through these waves all the time. That's that's pretty handy. You use it like a eye in the sky navigation device, I think. Should be just a matter of time until it gets lost in the water, I'd say. The way if I keep doing this. Yeah, so this is like the waterway, or virtually as part of the um, river, the creek. It's the outlet of the creek right here. This is all great for fishing along here. Great mangrove jack and every type of fish in here. The barramundi, you name it, they're in there, I think. Be handy to have like a quad bike. I wouldn't be taking the 4-wheel drive up there. More than likely, you're going to get bogged or the tide will come in and eat your car. Like you can see a lot of there. There's if you get caught at high tide, there's nowhere to escape to. Rat shit. Would be cool to park a boat on the inside there and just walk across that little bit of sand and you're on that beautiful beach all to yourself. Like absolutely no one's going there. Get away from every fucker. Well, there is some feeling of freedom when you're absolutely no one fucking around you. I guess that's why people go camping and climbing mountains and bullshit. So they are by themselves. You just take a banana lounging chair out there, a banana chair, and a few beers, and just set that up and lay in the sun. Maybe have a little nap. If you take a boat out through these waves, I think you need to be careful which way you go. Don't go through right here where all these waves are just continuously coming in. They come in on another angle. Like that's bad. When you get waves on two different angles, then you get like nasty freak waves that are like double the size. That's an issue there. Where like an interference pattern with waves, when two waves kind of intersect, it may not quite double their size, but it makes a fucking big increase in the power of the water. doubles it. And a boat, you could like explore right up to these distant points, like even four wheel drives start going to. I don't think any four wheel drives going up this beach. Maybe at low tide, then it would be a rush to get back. And if something happened and you got stuck up there on the beach at low tide, look at what happens at high tide. Your car's just going to get totally washed out. So low tide, that'll be like a beautiful beach. You could drive up it, but man, you don't want anything to go wrong up there. It'd be total rat shit. And then who knows what's going to come out of that swamp at the back? Like that's where the crocodiles are infested in there, in the back of there, in those mangrove swamp. I think swimming might be okay. You'd have to be conscious. Um, get some experience on which part of that beach is good to swim at. There ain't no one going to save you up there if something goes wrong. So it's best not to do anything too stupid without thinking about it first. This is called the wetlands, the Burdekin wetlands, for an obvious reason. It's very wet with water. Yeah, Graham, that's going to be the tinny. About the 14, maybe 15-foot tinny. That's the ideal size boat. Around here's 15, maybe 16-foot tinny. If you want to go like right out to the reef system, it's about 60 kilometres offshore, really, the reef. So you're kind of looking at the 20-foot boat, decent sized boat to get right out to the reefs. Then like 60, 80 Ks offshore and back. It's like an expensive day out in a boat. It's like you're probably going to use 200 litres of fuel. So there's like $400 just for fuel to go out and hang around in the reefs for the day. It's kind of doable, but I'm just going to stick more inshore. So the tinny's a great option. And really, you're going to catch great fish in the creeks and rivers here. Pretty exciting shit, eh? Are you excited? I am. Yeah, 16-foot tinny. It's probably, I'm thinking a 40 to 60 horsepower motor though. A 16-foot tinny, like a 14-foot tinny. 14-foot tinny, maybe a 25 or 30, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty excited, American Girl. It's exciting shit, all right. So we're coming in for a landing. Coming in hot. There's the 4-wheel drive tracks. heading straight into the water. Right, who's that numbskull? Prepare to land. Wheels down. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, American Girl. It's thanks, mate. See you next time. Oh, there's real Mr. Nobody. G'day. Oh, you got a DJI Air 2S. Yeah, excellent. Yeah. I'm loving the drone, but I've got to do a lot more to get more like better presentation, like fly a bit lower, I think, Tim. I'm flying around too high. I plan on droning all the creeks and rivers here on the crocodile search, Tim. Find some crocodiles basting in the mud flats. And I haven't got my boat yet. Be getting a boat soon, so I'll take the drone out in the boat as well. It'd be good for finding which where the I don't know. You got to have local knowledge boating here with the creeks and rivers. Otherwise, you go get stuck on a mud bank or something, and next thing the crocodiles are coming out. So you need to know like the channels, how to run around the channels here, and there's no markers or nothing. It's just local knowledge. So the drone would help with that, I reckon. Fly the drone out, in front and look at it on the screen, and you'll see where the deeper water is to go through. That's the plan. Yeah, I'll just set the return to home to where the controller is, I think. Exactly to where the controller is. I notice there's an option for that in the setup. Before every flight, you can choose the return to home point. So I'll just have it as the controller. Yeah, that's a Mavic 2 Pro. It's called a Mavic 2 Pro. That one. It's a fucking great drone. It's a bit heavy, like it weighs nearly a kilo. So it's like you got to register it and everything. It's a bit of a pain, but not really. Just do it online. It's more stable, Tim, and yours is too because it's heavier. So when it's a bit windy and that, it's like more stable and solid in the air. And plus, it's got like sensors all around it for obstacle avoidance and shit. So that's supposed to be good. I was going to get like a Mini 2 or something, a Mini 2. And but they don't have that obstacle avoidance terrain sensors all around. So it kind of put me off. You could buy a Mini 3 Pro, but you might as well just buy a full-size Mavic. So I got mine, Tim, Mavic 2 Pro. They're about 3 years old. They're not the latest model. There's a Mavic 3 now, but this Mavic 2, it had never been opened. The guy, a private guy in Canberra, he bought the drone and never ever flown it. It was just sitting in a cupboard. It had a spare batteries and everything, like extra batteries and shit. So I paid $1,300 for it. But man, those things, that drone was about $2,500 or more $1,000 3 years ago, and it is virtually brand new. It's never been flown. Oh, you had yours up in the Blue Mountains. Yeah, nice. 35, yeah, 35k wins. That's getting up there, eh? Mini 2 Pro went okay too. Yeah. Yeah, so, like, okay, it's not the latest model, but I don't really care. Tim, it's like, I had a drone in Thailand, but it's a real cheap, like a $400 drone. Like, the camera didn't even have a gimbal or nothing on it. But it was a drone and it did everything a drone does. But yeah, this is like next level drone. And like to buy a new one, and this is like half the price basically, or less than half the price of the latest model one. And I'm looking at the latest model one, and I'm thinking, I don't really fucking need that slight little difference of what this Mavic 2 would be, the performance wise. So I thought, fuck it, I'll just get this unused second hand one. Yeah, it's totally plug in and charge the batteries up. Like you can tells you how many times the batteries have been charged. Like all the batteries was like zero. You'd absolutely never flown it. Unreal, eh? Why some cunt would buy that, the top level drone, 3 years ago and never. He'd unpacked it, but he'd never flown it. So it was like fucking weird, eh? Anyhow, he wanted to get rid of it. I wanted it. So we come to an agreement. After work, poor American girls. Someone's got to work in the world, American girl. Thanks for your service at work. See you later. I'm just thinking there's kind of not too many people that actually go and work on these uh, YouTube streams. I think the majority of people are either retired, on permanent holiday, or on some sort of a disability pension or something. Certainly, the people that are, more prolific certainly don't work because so if you got a job, you haven't got time. You wouldn't have time for it. I've got a job now working for myself, just doing shit now, and I hardly have any time anymore for YouTubes, to be honest. Hey Tim, here's a technical question with your drone. Oh, you had it off a major cliff, yeah. Oh, yeah. When you're like at the Blue Mountains, what does it use for the altitude above? Is it? It's not altitude above the local terrain, is it? Or is it altitude above sea level? Like when you take off, is it like zero is the altitude zero at your takeoff point? Or if you're in the Blue Mountains, is it like already 2,000 foot or something? Above from the controller. Oh, yeah. Okay. Good. 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 You see, I've been playing my little videos, but my video editor can't stitch them into one video. Like, so it records like I think about 5 minutes of 4K is like 3 or 4 gigabytes, and then it starts another block, like non-interrupted. If you join them together, there's no gap. But like my stupid video editor can't like join four of them together. So I got to like somehow find another way other than my video editor to join them together. I got a funny feeling the DJI app can do it. Filmora, yeah, I think I'll have to get a new video editor. It'll join two together, no problem, but three's like it just can't handle the size. Like, because 3 or 4 of them 5 minute videos is like about 20 gig. They're pretty big. Yeah, Filmora. I'll probably try it. I think, Tim. Is that what you use to join yours together? This is another fuck around video, but I was trying to see if it's better down low. So I don't know if this is about 2 meters above the ground. $50, yeah. You know, software is good. I don't mind paying for it if it's good. I think this beach is better for four-wheel driving. A lot of people have like quad bikes, like they run their quad bike up the beach with like all their fish and shit in the back. Yeah, I've moved, Tim. If you didn't know, I've moved from Brisbane. I live up here now at this Burdekin region. It's called North Queensland. It's like kind of just south of Townsville. You know, Townsville. It's just south of Townsville. Left Brisbane behind in the wake. You drive up this road, like from where the drone started. There's a road goes up to this little like outcrop of houses up here along the beach. I'm thinking that'd be nice to fucking live there. Actually, get a house down there right on the beach. Like houses are pretty cheap up here, Tim. Properties cheap. Cheap as shit, to be honest. So this little like outcrop of houses here. I drove right around there later. Drove right up around through those back of one sort of street goes through all them houses. Maybe it's a bit isolated. I don't know. I kind of live in a town, Tim. So I've got about 5 pubs I can walk to within walking distance. How dangerous is that? The country life, Tim. My town's like a massive sugarcane farming area. I think it's the biggest sugarcane farming area in Australia, actually. Just finish this video. Might have to. I still think I might go out. I feel like going out. When you did your round Australia trip, Tim, you probably drove through my town, actually, unbeknowingly. Yeah, Tim, I know what you mean. You sort of keep thinking, oh, yeah. Is there a better drone, though, like your Mavic Air or a Mavic 2 or a Mavic Air 2? It doesn't really matter. Like, is a 3 sort of that much better? That's what I'm trying to figure out, if they're really got that much better that they're worth to buy the next model. I guess they have to be, otherwise people wouldn't be buying them. Better range. I think the range is a big thing. Like mine, I think mine's the same as yours. It's got like OcuSync 2 or something, goes to about 10 kilometres. Is that right? I think your your Mavic and mine's got the exact same controlling like ranges and control methods and shit. Your drone, I think, is just slightly more portable. There's no way I'd be packing it up to take it overseas on a holiday. No fucking way. Like, it'd be a pain in the ass. One's come with a like a Pelican hard case, like a DJI hard case, and it's like it's like the size of like a pistol case, but about double that size, double that thickness, triple that thickness. A pretty substantial box to be carting around overseas. It'd pretty much probably take up most of your onboard luggage, I'd say. That and the camera bag. That's kind of takes care of all your overhead baggage allowance. So you're a bit like me, or maybe you're even more than me. You know, you like photography and for your own personal enjoyment, photography and now droning. So I know where you're coming from, Tim. I love all this shit, like capturing capturing the moment. You know, I just kind of wish I was a bit more creative with the way I use my cameras and now the drone. You know, I need to learn to be a little bit more creative with it. I think. Yeah, yours might have a better range than mine. I think mine's pegs out at about 10 k's line of sight. So yeah, if you're like standing behind a whole cluster of trees and shit and just fly off at 100 foot, it's like it might only get five k's before the signal kind of starts giving you a low signal message. So then you go higher, so you get a bit more line of sight. But these frequencies don't like going through objects much. It's kind of creepy for just flying the drone off and you can't see it anymore. And you're kind of just looking at it on a phone screen. I just use the phone screen. It's kind of creepy. You're thinking, oh man, I think my drone's okay. Hope it doesn't do anything stupid. Oh, Tim, we're heading up for 9:30. Oh, condolences from yesterday's state of origin, Tim. Queenslander. Gotcha. Oh yeah, that's probably the go. The yeah, that new controller with the built-in screen, so you don't have to screw around with your phone. That's a great idea. Yeah. Well, this game was really close, like until half time, and after half time, I don't know what happened in the change room, but like it was almost like New South Wales went to sleep at times. Got caught napping. Just seen them. Was it Thursday night? The girls, the women's rugby league, they have a state of origin match. They were playing it on Thursday night. They were fucking good. Like, there's the Blues and the Maroons, but they're women playing rugby league. But man, they were fucking good. I might have to get a little bit more into the ladies NRL. Like, man, they're more entertaining to watch than the men playing at times. Yeah, I didn't see the result of the ladies' game. Queensland won though, did they? Excellent. Could double header for Queensland. Yeah, it was awesome. Thanks for stopping by tonight, Tim. Haven't seen or heard of you for many months. I can't even remember, maybe 12 months. Things were getting a little bit out of hand and stupid before, eh? Like on global FM. I know you. There's people that um, made it hard for you to come on the panel and stuff. Yeah, I don't. I don't really care. Hey, DWP. Yeah. No, I think most people have left all the baggage behind now, Tim. But Tim, like I really, really, really never had any baggage with you though. I kind of always said that as well, much to the shock and horror. Um, some circles that invoked, but like, yeah, you've um, done some not really trolling, but like aggravating to certain people, aggravating conversations. I think, but like it was all no harm done. I hope you had a few health issues. Yeah, well, uh, welcome to welcome to the uh, what can we say? Welcome to the I want to say old bastards club. Welcome to the um, distinguished gentleman of ongoing years, health issues. Like, yeah. If you can plot along day by day, week by week, month by month, not having any health issues other than anything you can fix yourself, like it's kind of a blessing, really. Well, you're going to get your knee done or something, weren't you? Last, I think, like about a year ago. I think it was holding you up with the bike riding. Was the knee? Oh shit! Yeah, I get it. Fuck, man. Hope that's the end of it, Tim. Hope that's seriously the end of that shit. Well, see, I'm not good at this, but the thing is to get in early with this shit and see a doctor and go on doctor's advice. Like that's my great failing. I don't go. Prognosis good. Awesome. Awesome. I think we've had a few people have passed by the wayside. Tim, well, you would have known Taz passed away. Taz, I believe Grant. There's a guy Grant at Coffs Harbour. I believe he's passed away. I've got a funny feeling Dave Knopfler's kicked the bucket for the second time. Finally, like as a final, kicked the bucket. Um, Someone else passed away too. There's been a few people kick the bucket. Play the bagpipes. Yeah, no, I've never played the bagpipes. Are you talking to Tim? He probably can play bagpipes. I had an uncle that played bagpipes. He was like um, more Scottish at heart. He had a kilt and played bagpipes like in a group in a Scottish band. Often go around there and he'd play the bagpipes to show us all what he was doing. Remember that? Yeah, look, Tim loves the bagpipes, and Tim went to the best place in the world to hear bagpipes, I reckon, is that Edinburgh military tattoo. And I know that Mr. Nobody, I know that Tim went specially to Edinburgh for the military tattoo a few years back. And he loved it. And so anyone would. Ah, that's right. The 2019 tattoo in Edinburgh. Yeah. Edinburgh. Why am I calling Edinburgh? Edinburgh. Thank you. Correction. Well, I'll finish my second can of beer. I'm considering I need to go out, I think. I need to hit the town and patrol the streets and see what this little town has to offer on a Friday night. It'll take me about 15 minutes to get ready. Should I? Shouldn't I? Should I? Shouldn't I? I think I should. See the life I live? I have to ask myself, should I do something? And then I decide, okay, I think it's okay. And then I bite the bullet and go, fuck it, okay, then I'll do it. I'll just let you chaps have a chat there. No one wants to come on the panel. It's not really, I can't see anyone else here to keep the stream going. So I'll probably wind up the stream. I think we've done the barbecue, done a little bit of chatting, done a little bit of drone reviews, and we're going to go and review some watering hole activities. And try not to get beat up or robbed. Get mugged. Yeah, I think I will, Tim. It's Friday night, eh? Tomorrow I've got a big day at the usual thing on Saturdays is the meat tray raffles. I have the most awesome meat tray raffles. So I always look forward to that. That's Saturday afternoons, taken care of. And Friday night. Should I just wait until Saturday morning? Nah. Hey, Luce, catch you later, man. Gonna sign off. Made the call. Procrastinate over it. End up feeling like an old woman who can't make a decision. So I made the call. I'm gonna do it. Catch us later. Thanks. Thanks for coming, Tim. Thanks, Luce. DWP, American Girl, who's already left the building, and JJ Baby, of course. Always love your contribution, JJ Baby. I think JJ Baby's a Queenslander. Queenslander! Cheers, guys. That's enough for now. Maybe he'll come back later in a couple of hours. Probably an hour or 2 or 3 hours. Yeah. Cheers, guys.